My name is Moise, and today will make it the 6th year I'll be attending Gateway. Growing up, I grew up in a very abusive home with a father that was mentally, he always put me down, and he would always think that he was right. And then for years I grew up with that, and I always keep everything bottled inside and keep putting a smile up on my face. So then my father told me, you know what, I don't see you as my son. I never loved you. After he told me those harshful things, that's where everything just crashed. I started to believe what he says about myself. I didn't think I was confident. I didn't think I was smart. So around January 2009, I was diagnosed with depression. During that time, my doctor recommended me to go see a counselor in my life, and then, things were starting to go well. It was around Easter, we got closer to Easter. We have a good family friend. I was telling her my story, and then the first thing she said was, this upcoming Sundays, this Easter Sunday, come to my church. So I wanted to say no, I really did, but something wouldn't let me say no. So then I started to use excuses like I don't drive, and therefore I can't go. But she said, you know what, I'll come and pick you up. Exactly 9:30. Come with your brother. So I said, okay. That was the only excuse I had, and now I had no excuse. So I said, you know what, all right, I'm gonna go for the heck of it. That way I could say, once I'm done, I told you so. So Sunday morning, she came exactly at 9:30. But then as I was listening to Pastor Martin and then his message, and then all of a sudden, it's just as if he was speaking to me directly. And that message, I will never forget that message. It was a message of how God loves you and God wants to do so many things in your life. But he's unable to do anything when you have a lot of hate. Because he compared hate as a pile of garbage. And that when your heart is filled with so much hate, there's no room for God. And that you have to forgive. It's not because of him, but it's for you. So then you can let go of that hate, and therefore you can begin the process of healing. My future looks bright. As you know, I am currently I'm working. Recently, a month ago, I got married to a wonderful woman who's not only who is my wife, my lover, but also my best friend. After graduation, it was a tough time in finding a job, but she was there and she always gave me the support. I feel that journey, if I didn't go through that, I feel that I wouldn't have learned how to be more confident, looking back. If I had not gone, there was a lesson to be learned by going through all that. And that's how I feel like. When they say, I used to complain and say, why does bad things happen to me? Why is it only me? But when I look back to my past and I think about it, it's like, wow, if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have learned the harsh lessons. It was harsh. It wasn't easy. It was not a quick fix. It was not something I'd done. It wasn't in one day that I was able to find myself. It took months. It took a lot of hard work. But when I look back, I said, now I understood why I had to go through all that. Because if I didn't go through all that, I couldn't be who I am today. I couldn't be able to love my wife. I couldn't be able to love my family. Especially I couldn't be able to love me. So I look at my past, I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it that if I ever see someone who's also in the same situation, I could tell my story. And hopefully they could see, oh wow, if he was able to change, then I can change. I think that anyone can change. It takes a lot of work, but that change cannot be done alone. If you include God and you ask God for help, he'll be there. And I feel exactly like I learned from Pastor Martin, it's a partnership. Is that what I feel is that things that I'm unable to do, that's where God steps in. And things that he knows that I can do, that's what I do.